Hi guys, it's Goose here. I'm here with my SG, which means one thing: I'm going to be playing some Cream Eric Clapton licks. Well, actually, I'm not actually, because I'm going to show you my kind of concept over soloing over a song. This song particularly happens to be Crossroads by Cream. It's a backing track. You can just Google Cream Crossroads backing track off on YouTube, and we can play along. It's the same one. It's the first one that comes up. Don't know who did it. Thank you anyway. But I'm going to play along to it, and I'm going to show you the concept of how I solo, some little tips so that you can solo with what you already know. You don't have to learn anything new. I'm going to show you a few things, but you can kind of just solo like you're a boss. So let's try this out, guys. Here we go. All that talking, I might not be able to do it myself. Here we go. Here we go. Right, okay, so basically the first thing you're going to have to need, thank you for bearing with me and listening to that. Oh, I need a bit of coffee here. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the groove. And this is what a lot of people sort of get, this is where a lot of people kind of have problems. Sorry about that. Sorry, that's better. Nearly choked myself there. And a lot of people probably have problems with that rhythm. So I'm going to just show you what I do with my right hand here. Because this is, you know, there's kind of like, you could be very heavy-handed like Gary Moore, or you know, you could be very light. Eric Clapton has a very light touch. So that's kind of what I'm feeling with this kind of groove, with what Ginger Baker is doing and Jack Bruce's beautiful bass line. And you can transfer that groove to your notes. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So you've got that kind of shuffle, which is... Now, if I just do that main riff really slowly... Imagine you're playing this guitar part on your own, and you tap in your foot, and you really want to get into the groove, you know, because I see sometimes people go, you know, it doesn't make sense rhythmically, and we don't all have Ginger Baker playing drums behind us, so that's a lot of upstroke, but generally when he's kind of singing, I went down to the crossroads, fell on my knees, down to the crossroads, fell on my knees, that's on a big mercy to keep you. So all the rhythm is kind of there in that riff. that main part. Now you'll see that I'm playing an F sharp over a D7. So just gonna see with that. When it goes to the D7 chord, and you've still got that. So that's kind of a rhythm you want to develop, really, is that kind of, that really nice sort of shuffle, but with that. I hope I've explained that okay. Right, so that's the kind of the rhythm dealt with, and the groove is really, really important, because what we're going to do then is, I have a concept, it's the Goose concept called the flow, okay? You may have heard of lots of different things, the force and things like this, but the flow, okay? That's what's important about the guitar. Now, on this song in particular, we've got this really beautiful sort of tempo. 1, 2. And that's a flow that you want to develop. And you probably already know your pentatonic scale. So it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just practice your pentatonic scale, because you can kind of use this, because what Clapton is basically doing a lot of times is he's playing a blues lick, and then he's putting the kind of the pentatonic scale in between those licks, and that kind of is his way of playing, and he'll do lovely little sort of phrases, sort of so. Peter Green does the same thing, where you're, and you've got these kind of quarter note bends which don't really go anywhere. Eric Clapton was a lot more rhythmically sort of aware than a lot of people give credit for. Sort of rhythmically sophisticated, I should say. That's another little lick in that. You've got this little box here, A minor box, which is 10, 8, 10, 8 on the E and the B, 9. So that's like fifth to the flat 7 to the root. That could be a good practice sort of thing, to keep that flow up. And then I have this other little concept where I can stay in one box for the whole of the 12 bar sort of changes, changing 3 chords, but I'll invoke those changes, just staying literally. So it could be. So I'm going through the whole of the, I'm thinking, think about the A, when the A is, and you've got quick change to, because it's, I went down, Crossroads, fell down my knee. It's going to that quick change to that D chord. So it's really worth knowing that that's an A, that's a D, and there's your E. So you can invoke those and play very tight here in that small little box. Okay, so what you could do, you might want to learn Abbott King sort of lick, and then you can kind of tie that lick in with that lick. So that's what Eric Clapton would do. He'd play a B.B. King lick, a Freddie King lick, and an Abbott King lick, and tie it all together with his kind of pentatonic playing. Now, another thing you want to know about this track is going from major to minor. So this is a major pentatonic, which is 5. We'll start there because that's an A note, so I might as well start there. 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5. Okay, as opposed to the minor pentatonic, which is 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. Sorry, 8, 5. Sorry, that's 8, 5, 8, 5. Yeah, I don't know if I said that, but right. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're going from major to minor to major to minor. So there I'm playing in major. go again. You can kind of go from major to minor. This little box here, 10, 8, 10, 8 to 7. If you do the same thing 2 frets up, we've got 12, 10, 12, 10, 11. It's called the B.B. King box, and this is the major box. Now your A is there. Always know where your root notes are. There's your A. And then we're going to go to minor, to the D. Whatever. Now this is another little lick I want to show you, which is a really nice lick I like to do, which is from Dickie Betts, the Allman Brothers. So it's kind of like a hand 1 there, 2, 4, and then on the D back to the G string, 2nd fret, and then you're kind of going, you're barring 4, 4 on the D and the G. You can bring in like the 5th fret, which is a C on the G string. Alternate it. I'll just show you that again. And that just, again, that kind of keeps that momentum. You know, you can take that across the scales there. So really, it's really about, and then let's just have a look lastly about the places in the neck. Well, we've got major here, we've got minor here, we've got this blues box here, which is minor, we've got the B.B. King box here, and then we've got this kind of, what I call the train lick, which is 12th fret and 13th fret. Now if you learn the minor pentatonic here, okay, so that's 15, 12, 15, 13, 14, 12, and then you could do 14, 12 as well on the D. There's your minor, and then going into major again, same as here. Oops, so what am I doing with it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's going to be 14, 16, 14, 16. There's your major, up an octave, and then minor. So I'm just going to show you that with the backing track. Let's just take the backing track down, and I'm just going to show you those different positions. We'll go to that minor. And then we're going to go to the first minor box here. And then we go to the B.B. King box. And then we're going to go to this train. Major an octave. And then we've got the minor up an octave to 15, 18. Notice I changed that speed. So if I'm playing straight, 1 E and 2 E and semi-quavers, it will be but if I'm playing kind of triplets, and I can change that time. You know, and we don't have to do semi-quavers, we can do 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, just the last thing, I'm from Britain, I'm English. I'm going to show you the classic British guitar lick on the minor scale. So easy, but sounds so effective. All it is a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs. But it sounds so beautiful in the kind of context of British blues. Here we go. Okay guys, that's it from me. This is the Goose signing out. I hope you've had fun, as much fun as I've had making this video. In fact, all I did was turn the camera on. I mean, there's zero editing at the moment on the guitar show. And there is a reason for that actually, because I'm learning how to make pedals. I'm designing my own pedal called, of course, the Goose. And more about that coming soon. But I hope this lesson has been really interesting. We could do more lessons like this if you want me to. I'll do whatever you want. Okay. But guys, it's been amazing. God bless. Stay safe. This is the Goose signing out. Take care.